Today we're going to be talking about the gut and the brain, and about ADHD, how the gut and the brain connect with ADHD, how it can help with that. So let's get started right after this intro. Welcome back, my Optimal Mind performers and my Optimal Mind leaders. If you are new here, I am Dr. LeGrand. I grew up with ADHD and dyslexia, and on this channel we talk everything about ADHD as far as ADHD health, strategies, any struggles on a daily basis. Like I said, I grew up with ADHD and dyslexia and want to share with you guys and help you guys with ADHD. But if you have not already, download my free guide on ADHD. It goes over my supplements, nutrients, and labs that you should be actually using on a regular basis if you have ADHD, or if you're a parent that has a child with ADHD. Those downloaded guides are in the description below. All right, so jumping in, what is the gut-brain axis or the gut-brain connection? So this is something that's kind of being shown more and more in research, where they're finding, we've always have thought, the gut is connected to the brain. And a lot of scientists said, that's not true, but we're finding more and more that it is. And what that means is basically looking at specifically when we actually consume certain foods. They've looked at, in our digestive tract, the cells that actually, take the nutrients and stuff, what we call more the endocrine cells that are in our digestive lining, have been connected to the central nervous system and kind of actually have that connection. And what even more in depth that they found more in research is the gut microbiome, or even the gut flora, which has the good and the bad bacteria that helps us actually regulate the foods that we do eat and we consume on a regular basis, and can have a big effect on our brain. And the reason why this can have a connection with ADHD is when there's a connection with the brain, and looking at just the gut microbiome and how that can be an issue, especially if you have taken something like antibiotics. So antibiotics, if you've taken the last couple of years, I always tell my patients, if you've taken the last 2 years, what that does, it actually destroys a lot of your good gut flora, a lot of your good microbiome. And when it destroys that, because that's what antibiotics are, because it's trying to get rid of both, the bad as well as the good. It can only, destroy both. And so you need to replenish it. That's why incorporating something like probiotics or prebiotics can help replenish that. And that's what I always tell people. But if it's destroyed, it does have that issue with the connection with the brain. So it has been shown in research where it can lead to people who have depression, anxiety, and even ADHD, where having those more mental health issues, if you don't have a good gut flora microbiome, then this could actually cause some more, making your ADHD even more severe. I'm not saying it's going to cure it. Of course, it's not going to cure it. ADHD is not curable. It's just something who we are. We're unique, but it can certainly help with a lot of the brain fog, the different symptoms of inattentiveness that can be really helpful in that way. And so when we look at how to focus on good gut health, we have to look at specifically what foods that we're eating, and really trying to focus on things that are good with probiotics. So sauerkraut, yogurt, all these things more organic, but also incorporating more vegetables, healthy proteins, healthy fats. These are all things that are going to be good to help replenish the gut flora, so that you can kind of incorporate in that on a daily basis, so that you have a good gut-brain connection, and that can go a long ways for really helping, with these certain symptoms that you can be experiencing with ADHD, like I mentioned before. And the big one is really kind of brain fog and inattentiveness. So it's just a really quick video today. I hope you guys got some value to kind of realize that using something like the gut-brain connection and understanding how it might be incorporated with ADHD can be helpful, and something that you can start incorporating. But like I said, if you are new here and haven't downloaded my free guide, go ahead and download that free guide below. It's my ADHD free guide, as well as subscribe to our channel. You can subscribe to our channel right here. We actually talk about ADHD every week, post videos every week. And then of course, give us a like and comment, because I do respond to comments. So if you have any further questions, go ahead and do that. So this is Dr. Grand, and remember, you have an optimal mind, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks. Bye.